How to burn belly fat properly. 5 tips to lose belly fat. Fat burning is a process that everyone is interested in. Surely you have repeatedly tried to start burning fat, you have followed advice from the internet, maybe you even managed to lose weight by a couple of kilos and that had another setback. Well, in this video we will discuss how to burn fat effectively without serious restrictions, including the hated belly fat. I will give you 5 tips to help you lose belly fat and lose the extra pounds without regret. And the 5th tip is just as important as the first 4. Moreover, in breaking down the 5th recommendation, I will name the frequent but not obvious cause of a belly fat. So watch this video to the end. First tip, eat properly. What does it mean? Eat a sufficient amount of high-quality protein, healthy fats and complex carbohydrates during the day. When you eat a full and balanced meal at the main meals, you will not want to snack. You will not want to eat something harmful such as fast food or packaged foods or fast snacks. You will feel satiated and satisfied. You will not have spikes in blood sugar and insulin levels due to constant snacking. Thus, you can reduce the severity of insulin resistance and, as a consequence, begin to lose weight. After all, if you have insulin resistance, high levels of insulin, you are unlikely to lose weight. What to do about it? Eliminate snacking and get your diet in order. Stop snacking and eating junk food. Your body is not a waste basket. Second tip, replace unhealthy foods loaded with sugar, salt and fat with wholesome, healthy, unprocessed foods. Sugar, salt and fat are a dangerous combination that makes any meal so stunningly appealing and delicious that we easily get hooked on such foods. And over time, the body demands this food more and more often. And now we are captive to candy, chocolates, pastries and burgers. This food not give us fullness, so we feel hungry after only 40 minutes of eating them. Such food doesn't give us vitamins, minerals and useful nutrients, but rather prevents the absorption of useful nutrients and requires additional expenditure of the body's internal resources. Third tip, drink less alcohol, especially beer. Alcohol is high in calories, not even so much in the calories that alcohol contains, but in its pathological effect in the metabolic processes in our body. During the consumption of alcohol, the process of burning fat is significantly slowed down. Therefore, everything you eat with a glass of beer and red wine will be deposited in your body. More alcohol doesn't suppress the feeling of hunger and in many people, on the contrary, whets the appetite. And a person eats a lot more with alcohol than they would when completely sober. Do you do the same? Write in the comments. Excessive alcohol consumption can significantly affect the liver and can contribute to the development of 3 types of liver disease. Excessive accumulation of fat in the liver, also known as fatty liver or steatosis or steatohepatitis, inflammation of the liver or alcoholic hepatitis, and replacement of normal liver tissue with scar tissue and alcohol-related cirrhosis. I'm not going to tell you about the benefits of alcohol. I'm not going to cite those studies proving that alcohol supposedly reduces weight gain when consumed in moderation, or that alcohol supposedly prolongs life, because it doesn't. Every time your liver filters alcohol, some of your liver cells die. The liver can produce new cells, but long-term alcohol abuse over many years can reduce its ability to regenerate. This can lead to serious and irreversible damage to the liver. Alcohol is one of the leading causes of death in the United States. 95,000 people die each year from alcohol-related causes. The leading causes of death due to alcohol-related chronic diseases are liver disease, including cirrhosis and cancer, heart disease, abnormal heart rhythms, hypertension and stroke, cancers of the mouth and upper digestive tract. breast cancer, other alcohol use disorders. Fourth tip, exercise. Physical activity in our body increases the sensitivity of tissues to insulin and the active consumption of glucose in the muscles. So it turns out literally like this. Our muscles contract during physical activity. They need energy to contract, and muscles use glucose for energy. And muscles are able to use glucose directly without the presence of insulin. This mechanism has been described by the American Diabetes Association. What's more, physical activity can help lower glucose not only during the day you are training, but also the day after exercise. If you have too much weight and it's hard for you to move, you have shortness of breath, high blood pressure, problems with joints and spine, then start at least with just a regular walk or light exercise. Then gradually you can expand your physical activity. But when you just start, your main task is to normalize your nutrition and then gradually, step by step, to introduce physical activity into your life. Number 5, minimize stress. The so-called stress hormones, both cortisone and cortisol, have a catabolic action, that is, breaking down, consuming, not synthesizing, not storing. And in stress, it's normal to lose weight, but disturbed eating behavior, stress eating, eating sweets gets the upper hand, and a person puts on a lot of weight during stress. Both hormones, cortisol or hydrocortisone and cortisone, are involved in the stress response and they help us cope with stress. However, when we overeat during stress, increased insulin levels turn large amounts of our glucose intake into fat. Short-duration stress often leads to lower insulin levels and consequent weight loss. However, prolonged chronic stress leads to high insulin levels and thus weight gain. Want to know what foods can help you get rid of extra pounds? About all 10 foods that promote weight loss in this video. Take care of your body and mind.